What's up, AfterBuzzers? You are watching The Voice After Show. The gauntlet was thrown down. We got the battles today. Listen, there was shade, and some of our favorites went home. Listen, don't move.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Serenaded.
Who will stand by me? She will always.
Ooh, Felicia.
She really can sing.
Right there. What they say?
Sunny days. Everybody
They've been waiting for this, you guys.
I think she's the Beyonce of like Kelly right now.
That leaves me with Michelle.
Yes. Hey, what's up, After Buzzers? Welcome. You got serenaded. You're welcome. Of course. Hey, it's Felicia Michella here, and I am with my lovely ladies. We're about to kick off the show, y'all. It has been an interesting week. Amen. Amen. So we guys think about
Battlegrounds.
Yes, it was the battle. Like the gauntlet was thrown down, and I'm really sad because some of like my favorite people went home. But what do you guys think about the show? Oh, introduce yourselves first.
Okay, hey guys, I'm Sawyer Stafford.
What's up, guys? I'm Steph Sabraw.
You guys. So what did you think about the battles this week? I'm sad.
I'm not sad because I feel like the people that we thought were going to leave got stolen. So it all worked out. So I'm pretty happy.
I get really attached, so I promised myself going into the season, like, do not get attached until the battles are done, and then you can focus, and then you can get pissed. I'm focused, but I'm not getting too into the people, so people who left, I'm sad, but I'm not like really depressed about it. I'm excited for next week. That's what we were looking forward to last week.
Yeah, that's hard though. I'm attached.
But the battles were really good. Like,
the battles
really
were
good.
Amazing. Some of the mashups, I was like, I don't know if I was a coach, I would have put certain people together, but we'll get into that in a little bit. It just makes me sad because I get easily attached to anything, and seriously, and I'm like extremely sentimental. Usually, sometimes for no reason. But I was just really feeling those people. Like we watched all of their stories. Like seriously, these were tear jerkers, a lot of them, and then to have to see them go home. You know, somebody's dream kind of ending so soon in the beginning is sad. The Voice is a little more of an intimate, I think. Singing competition. But anyway, let's get right into it. So let's just start with Team Blake. I like to talk about them and the team. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Team Blake. First off, can I just start? Oh no, I'll save that for the end because that's a special thing to me. So Team Blake, we saw Kaylee and Cameron with the K, and they. What?
We have to emphasize.
You have to, because the C or the K is Cameron with the K, and they battled, and their mashup was interesting because I feel like Blake picked a song. It was like the song, and then the two contestants were on was three different levels. Like Kaylee is so different than Cameron. And then them coming together in a song that's just totally different than either one of their tones and like kind of what we expected out of them. I thought it was really interesting that Kaylee decided to play the guitar and Cameron decided not to play his guitar. That's how we met him, like strumming his guitar. That's how we met him. He came out with his guitar.
Yeah.
That's, when someone plays an instrument and sings, it kind of adds an element that makes them a little bit more unforgettable because you know how difficult it is to do both at the same time. I was surprised that he went without his guitar. Like, were you guys shocked at that, or did you think, oh, okay?
I think that made a good point because I feel like this performance was kind of different. I feel like Kaylee was more. I feel like this was a weird mashup for me, and I feel like if they did have the guitar, it would have been like more better. I guess you can say like would flow more together instead of sounding like two totally different people. And it's like I like you both, but I feel like it's two totally different things going on right now. That's how I felt watching the performance.
But didn't Cameron won this?
Yeah,
he
so
did,
it ended up working to his advantage, and I agree with that actually because we got to focus just on his voice, and I felt like there was a few times, and we were saying it where like I felt like I could only hear one person, and this was one of them because I think she's amazing, but I could only hear him and a guitar. I wouldn't have brought my instrument during a battle because it's the voice.
Amen.
Yeah.
I totally agree, and I thought it was really smart for Cameron because even Keith Urban was like, maybe you might not want to use your instrument, and maybe thinking about moving forward in the competition, especially during battles, because it's just a sing off is essentially what it is, and it has nothing to do with you playing the guitar, and maybe that distracted Kelly a little bit. I just think that combination of the two of them, like, he was already stronger.
Yeah.
He was already a stronger vocalist to me, so I kind of really wasn't surprised by the outcome and what happened with her leaving, and that nobody picked up the steal. Actually, no, I don't think anyone has a steal left. So
it was just Blake.
Yeah, Blake had his last steal, so he used.
Yeah, so he used that. Yeah,
but that was later.
Yeah, but so no one else had a steal to even get her anyway. Kind of.
I don't. Well, is that rude? I don't think she was worth the steal, but.
You don't?
No, I mean, I loved her. I did like her performance though, but not to just say, let me, use my steal. Those steals are sacred, so.
Listen, I mean, it's important because you're kind of giving someone a second chance to stay in the competition, and they could ultimately take someone else's place, who they wouldn't have had they not been stolen. They just went home to their mom and try to get maybe next season.
But this was the one where Adam was like, you guys are basically dumb and no one is listening to the pattern that every country singer goes with Blake, and then you get paired up and you lose. You sound the same. So and you don't sound the same, but it's very similar, and you're only gonna have one country singer at the end of it.
You all go home. Like you said, you're gonna go home.
He made an excellent point, and I never really thought about it like that, because you're all gonna compete against. And why does it seem like that? Like there's only room for one country person. It's like there's only one room for one female rapper. Like, no, there's room for other people to do this.
I think it's like that.
That's an amen. Cardi, Nikki, you hear that?
No, seriously, we talked about that. Seriously. What's not gonna say?
It just kind of seems like they all do that. That was a great point of Adam. So hopefully maybe somebody's watching that and will take heed next season, because if Kelly stays on, Kelly also has experience in country music and doing country music, has a love for country music. And honestly, I kind of feel like the coaches are so strong on The Voice that Jennifer, take anybody. Like, it's a strategy type of thing. Like, you have to understand, it's a competition, so there has to be some type of strategy behind it. Like, I get people get on and they're like, oh, this is my favorite person, and I want to pick them because I love them. And it's like, you could love them, but this is a competition. You need to love yourself.
Yes.
I love how you worded that. But also for the coaches, stop putting country and country together. Like, you see how they put, like, she's a country artist, let's put them together.
It's because they don't want two country on their team.
Oh, well, but you see how it's conflicting though? They're gonna go home. So it's like, either way, it's an L, so I don't know. Either way.
Speaking of, people taking L's, there were some people who I really, really loved, and I just wanted to, just talk about them really fast that went home. It's kind of weird. I was a little upset, because we didn't get to see full battles for every single mashup. The one that I really wanted to see was Fushi and Rada. Like, theirs was just kind of like
snippets
of it.
When they do that,
and they both have such powerful voices, and they were both such captivating presences, and the way they looked. And I was like, I kind of really want to see that. I guess they can't play everybody, but my girl Fushi went home, and that makes me really sad. Yeah, because I was really rooting for her and her green boots. I loved her.
Yeah,
we didn't get to see it. Like, did she really deserve to go home? We don't know.
Do you feel cheated?
Yeah. I feel cheated every time. Because it's we didn't really get to see anything. We just seen 2 seconds, but the 2 seconds was what? It could have been anything in those 2 seconds. So, and they had a lot of those tonight, so I was really sad about it, but we trust the judge's judgment.
Do we trust the judge's judgment?
I don't know. I wish I could see it all. I really do, because I'm and I guess I'll be mad if they do that moving forward past the battle rounds.
If we see that in the knockouts?
No. Yeah, then no, that's not fair, because we're voting.
I feel like we'll have more time, and it'll be less people, so maybe they won't do that. So I don't think they will, but if they do, I'm going to be over it.
So they had, I liked, so Adam put together Reagan and Emily, which I really enjoyed. And I liked how they did it too, because it was also Kennedy and I want to say Leela or something. I think her name, Layla, right? So they were together. They kept the younger people together. And that was something I was kind of worried about, because there's so many older people on the show and there's a lot of younger people. And I'm like, well, are they going to just experience-wise, are they going to have, like, someone older with one of the younger girls? But they kind of kept them, like, together. It was a really cute thing, but it's kind of sad to watch somebody, like, the younger people go home. It's just, like, it's sad, but you have time, girl.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry.
I don't feel
that's what
bad.
Adam said. He was like, y'all have time to go be great. It's okay. Whoever wins, it's okay. You're still young.
And they sang one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite artists. I love Ed Sheeran and, like, Photograph. Actually, I love any Ed Sheeran
That's surprising.
song. What?
That you love Ed Sheeran.
I love Ed
like
Sheeran.
No,
Like,
yeah, he's one of the greatest. Obviously, I'm.
duh.
like, you didn't take me for an Ed Sheeran fan?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm like singing it in my car with an accent and everything. Like,
He doesn't even sing with an accent.
yeah.
just made that
Sometimes
up.
he puts a little. It's a little. You just gotta listen for it. K Steffi just gotta hear it out. So Team Jennifer. All right. So Jennifer. It's Frank. West. Frank. Is that how you say it? I know it's
Frank.
like a C. Okay. Frank and Matt. And Matt Johnson. Do you remember Matt? Matt's his mom.
Oh, yes, yes,
Sick,
yes.
has breast
Yeah.
cancer. Yeah.
This made me sad.
That was a great performance too.
It really was.
I love that she always, because she's such a powerhouse, like Jennifer is such a powerhouse, like it's not necessarily that she expects people to sing like her. She just expects people to give as much as she gives and how passionate she is as a coach. Like, how'd you like watching her?
And I think I understood why she picked Frank over Matt after her saying, like, I need somebody with that voice. This is the voice. And Frank, although I do like Matt, Frank did have that powerhouse voice. And I just have to say, I just love how he dresses. Did y'all see how, he has that hippie type of dressy style. He always has some on his head. I just love his whole persona. But I was really sad for Matt because, he really fought hard to be here. So his whole backstory was like, dang, I felt bad for him. But, hey, this is the voice. So Frank brought it.
Yeah, I loved them both, and I actually think both of them were pretty swaggy. I love their style, and I really think it was one of those things where they were both even, just brought a little bit different through the night. So I understand. I probably would have gone with him too. That one was hard.
It's difficult, and also too, remember it's like a progression, right? So they're progressing as they keep going, through the competition. They're gonna start looking better and dressing better. It's one of the things that we like. No, it's one of the things that we like because it's an overall polish of you as a performer. Because you remember, you're the voice, but it's also performance based. So if you're a performer, that includes your everything. Think about some of the best blind auditions that we saw, were people who walked out with the most confidence, who were just like boom, like they had such a presence, and even though the judges couldn't see them, I think that also adds to their performance.
Oh, yeah.
and
Definitely.
just their artistry.
That's like anything on camera, really. Even for us, like your style is putting a certain tone of.
What does my tone say? I'm kidding.
A lot.
and nothing all at the same time. But where you can get a lot of things is on our YouTube. You gonna tell them about that, Ciara?
Yes. So, hey, guys. So, Hey AfterBuzzers are network producers after shows for nearly all of your favorite TV shows, from dramas, reality TV, sci-fi, and more. There's no network that works harder to serve our television fans, but we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made for you, and you'll help AfterBuzz to continue to grow. And if you're worried about pesky notifications, don't, because they're optional. So hit that subscribe button now for this channel, and check out our AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know you did so in the comments, and we'll thank you on air. For now, thanks for being the best fans and for helping us of the ESPN TV talk.
Yes.
Leave a comment, because I'm like a stan in the comment section. Like I'm like creeping late at night.
Yeah, I was
Late at
going
night.
head to head with someone in the comments last week.
Oh, shout outs to them.
Yeah. Auto correcting me. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks.
We're not perfect. We're just trying out here, Just saying. So speaking of, I think this is the second best mashup or perfect mashup was when they put Sarah Grace and Erica together.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know if stank face. That's bad to say, but it just means she put some stank on. It's a positive thing that we're saying. It was positive when Kelly said it too. She might have been feeling it, but Sarah was seeing it, okay? Because she can see color and hear music. So she was seeing it, and I think that when she went in initially, she was super intimidated. You could tell she was intimidated by Erica because Erica's like moving and she has like the, like she's feeling it. And Sarah's like, okay. Like, all right. Like,
Pick up the speed.
All right, so I see she's doing that over there, but she ended up like really hitting those bigger notes. Like, it's crazy sometimes when you look at somebody, you think, oh, I don't know, like if they're gonna be able to like pull that off, but she really like she killed it. She just came out, and I'm sorry, but I think she kind of crushed Erica, like not in practice, but in performance. Maybe, and not maybe presence, but vocally, yeah. But Erica's like moving, and
she has the stage presence.
She does, and she's very attractive. But I mean, Sarah's like what, like 15 or something like that. So it's just it's not something I expected from her. But her voice was
powerful,
very powerful, and she hit the bigger notes. And so, look, you guys know who I really want to talk about.
I think we all want to. Look, I think
we're all patiently waiting. The literally the best battle of I think of the entire season, of all the battles, and this was the very best one. You don't think this is the best so far? I mean,
I agree.
It's okay.
So far, so I'm talking about Team Adam. Gonna put some respect on this man's name, and it's Funsho. Yes. So we were like sitting here arguing, like not arguing, but like talking about it. We're watching it, and I'm like, no, it's Funsho, and Sierra's like, no, it's Funsho. I'm like, no, I think it's like Fusho. Like I don't know. We were just like trying to figure out like how to say it right, and I'm so happy that like we got a clarification with like it was
right after we said it.
Literally, Adam told us what it was,
and it was written out like phonetically, like don't mess it up.
Show.
Foon Show. So Foon Show and DeAndre, I got that. DeAndre went head to head, and they sang the song we opened the show with. They sang "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition, which is one of it's a classic R&B song. Like I feel like almost everyone knows the lyrics to it. Like vocally, it's so powerful, and I knew that they could pull it off. Like I kind of want their version on my iTunes.
Oh,
like I need to.
They'll
hear
have it on iTunes.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. Like I'm here for it.
What I loved most with this performance, besides the song itself, was the brotherly love connection they shared on the stage. Oh my! It made the performance 10 times better. Like. They're so cute, and they have so much support and love for each other. It made the performance much more gravitating. Like, oh my gosh, keep singing, guys. Like, I loved it so much.
During our special segment, I'll go into depth of that. I agree completely, but just vocally, they're so good and so different. And when you hear Funsho, you're like, dang, like, can you beat that? Can anyone in this competition beat that? And then you hear him, and he's like, yeah, you can't. Like, I mean, they're so equally different and great, and I'm so glad they both got picked up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's funny because when they were singing, and because they were singing a song that's by an R&B group, all I could think was, if this doesn't work out on The Voice, and y'all live near each other, the way your voices blend and melt together. It like
just on the side.
Maybe you could do something together. Or you could make some type of because their voices they were so unique. And they just fit. It was like a puzzle piece. Like, puzzle piece looks all weird, but then boom, you put it together like, oh, there's the picture.
Yeah, and it's one of those times where it's like no one. I feel like, like there's a duo on shows and like there's sometimes like co-anchors and stuff. And both of them are so good that you're like, even though you're different, you can't pick who's better. Like you just want to hear them both. And together I feel like that's what would make them so strong. Like I really would want them to be a group.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. And no, I was going to say, they did remind me of a New Edition. Even the judge said, like, y'all are like your mini New Edition. So I got the whole vibe, the whole feel from it.
It was dope. I was a little nervous that DeAndre wasn't going to bring it how he did because he was so nervous in the rehearsal. But then I think about it, too, like, it takes a lot of courage because these are, like, legends. Like, CeeLo is one of the original judges on The Voice and just... He's done so much in music, like making his own records, producing records, and like Keith Urban, like you're literally like 2-3 feet from like a legend,
literally.
And then there's another legend sitting next to them, and there's a camera right there, and there's like, and there's other person next to you that can sing they behind off, and then you're like, so I can see why he was nervous, but I loved what Adam said. He was like, you can either take that energy and like let it get to you, or you could take it and transform into something that's going to make you more powerful, that's really going to like have you pop on stage. Like you can take that nervous energy and just make something out of it or fall flat on your face. And I'm happy that he like succeeded.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I love how both of them, but especially like his family survived Hurricane Harvey not too long ago, like, and Funsho's family came from Nigeria, made him get an education. He got an education. Like, there's so much for them to fight for that I thought they would bring it, but that pressure I was worried about. But they did it because, I mean, you feel that when it's with your family and stuff, like you have to bring it.
That connection. I think maybe it's where they connected from. Just like their backgrounds,
Yeah.
just how, what it took or what it took to get them to that particular moment and stage. And I can't remember which contestant it was during the blinds, and he said that this is a big moment for him because he knows he's standing on other people's shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knows that other people helped him get to where he is.
I remember that.
Do you remember?
Was it the North Pole guy? No, wasn't him?
No, it wasn't North. It was he had
he
long
wasn't standing
hair,
on anyone's
long
shoulders.
brown hair,
He was on the ice.
Yeah, he was skating. Let me stop. Let me stop. But that was, I couldn't imagine me and Adam and having to pick between the two of them because I was really like, I just want you to walk off and say you can't pick, and they must change the rules, and they both stay on my team.
We were going for Funsho, which was the crazy part, because we were like, DeAndre, he might not bring it, but I feel like once you know the pressure's about to be on, you're going to bring it. Like, I feel like the moment he walked on that stage, he was like, look at here. I got something to prove, okay? Funsho, you got to go. But, it all worked out.
Said he gotta go. Well, obviously, he don't gotta go because Blake used his very last steal and picked him up. I would have been heartbroken if he would have left the show. I really would have felt some type of way about it. And also, his outfit was popping. Saying, you guys, I would have wear the outfit.
Oh, heck yeah. I might go search those cargo pants now.
And I just wish I would have saw our reaction once we saw that Blake picked stole Funsho. We were all like, yes.
Blake, well, we have to give it to him. Blake was so freaking cute.
He was.
Went up behind, kissed him 3 times on the cheek. He was so happy.
Literally.
And the way he hit the button was so calm because we were like, and they're like, oh, well, all right. So kind of like, all right, well, Funsho, yeah. It was like, okay, well, I guess you're leaving. And Funsho was like, oh, I guess I am. And Blake just like casually went.
Blake was like, you know what? Let me go
What
ahead
did he say? Thank you.
Yeah, he said thank you, Adam, for being so stupid and putting those two together.
Yeah.
And now I would get one of them. He was like, that's what I was. It's strategy. It's a game. It's not just a game for the coaches. It's a game for everybody. It's a competition. And Blake was like, I knew my strategy, and it was funny that Funsho was like, well, I didn't know you were going to steal from me because you didn't turn around for me during the blinds. And Blake was like, because I knew I couldn't get you. It was like kind of romantic when I'm saying it.
Literally. Like we're like, this is gonna be the perfect coaching team right here because they're connecting on a whole nother level right now. But,
yeah,
listen,
you might win with
guys,
Funsho.
Listen,
Hey.
not all heroes wear capes. Some wear denim on denim.
Yeah, striped pants.
Some are country singers.
Some are country singers and wear denim on denim.
Said no one ever.
Except Felicia.
What? A Canadian tuxedo?
Oh, I wear that all the time.
That's my thing. I love
Wait,
denim
I
on
went
denim.
denim last week.
It's
I'm
like
just not Blake Shelton, so I can pull it off.
Yeah. Mine might be from
You have a little more swag with it.
H&M, but I mean, it's still denim on denim.
It's H&M. You could be a little fancy. It's H&M. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm sad. I'm sorry. I'm just really upset because Fushi went home, and this is like I know I should be over it, but I'm not.
It's okay.
I'm not. There was also like some shade with the judges too. They were throwing some shade. I mean, they always kind of do. I guess they make fun, but the shade this week was kind of true.
Tell us, because I loved it.
So I was here. Okay, so we caught the shade of y'all are stupid for picking Blake because y'all are gonna go home, and that was kind of more shade towards competition. But when Blake was complimenting, I think he's complimenting DeAndre, and he was like, I could never hit like some of those notes. The runs. Yes, the runs. Yeah. He's like, I could never do that. He's like, because I know there's some Maroon 5 songs that like I tried to sing and I couldn't be able to do it. And Adam was like, because my songs have more than 3 notes. Like, and he basically told Blake Shelton, like, you don't have any range, bro. That's what he basically said.
But they're always making fun of Blake. Have you noticed they're always like, Blake, sing this song? Like, have y'all noticed that? They're always making fun of Blake, so we know that Blake ain't got no range, but he still's a good singer.
He's yeah. I mean, he's Blake Shelton. Like, you can't take that away from him. Like
I don't think you have to be the best. You don't have to be Jennifer Hudson like to sell records, aka Taylor Swift. Like, no, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to be vocally Mariah Carey to sell a record. Like, you just
can
don't.
we exchange your Taylor Swift and insert Rihanna in there? Because, like, there's worse singers, Sierra. Like, there's worse singers who sell records.
Wait, you think Rihanna's worse than Taylor Swift?
No, I'm saying they're in the same bag.
Whoa,
No, they're not.
Can we fast forward to something else?
That's
Because I
like
don't want to fight
saying-
with my co-panelists. 'Cause I
That's like saying Beyonce and girl nobody.
So
'cause
I'm
nobody-
gonna email you guys something this week. I'm gonna show you some raw Rihanna vocals, multiple things of her. Yes, Rihanna can't sing. I'm sorry,
we're gonna
y'all
love
be
some
all
Raw
right.
Taylor, too.
Then I said they in the same bag. They are in the same bag to me, the trash bag. So anyway, let's get into a little news and gossip.
I'm done with you.
when I say I'm shook,
I'm not a part of this panel.
I like.
So I'll be here next week by myself,
Just
guys.
real quick, I love Felicia so much, but right now,
She's so mad at
I
me.
don't know if I can proceed with this
And
panel.
I just have to say I love Rihanna.
Are y'all gonna quit?
Okay, get into the news and gossip.
Y'all be all- so one of my favorites. You know, you guys know I love Mackenzie, and I've been like on her like since before even because she was on the season before this one, and I've been on her on Instagram for a minute. I think I sent her to you stuff like before we even started the
Yeah.
show. I was just hype about her
Talking about
voice.
her.
So she actually it was her birthday, like the day after our show. I don't know how old she is. I guess I should probably. She's 1 year older than what they say on the show. And it was her birthday. So there's another contestant from the 4 that you might recognize, and I caught their IG live. It was very cute. So we have the video right here.
You always catching lives.
Yep.
Like, girl, congratulations,
You
one,
did.
for real.
Thank you.
Welcome to the fam, because you part of the fam now. Ay! But hold on,
Thank you.
hold on.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you.
oh.
Happy birthday
Dang.
to you.
I love a man that can
Happy
sing.
birthday, dear.
Yeah, he did it. I had to cut it
That's
kind of
so
short
cute.
because
That
his
is.
run was long, y'all.
Oh, it
The
went longer than that?
He went in. He went in. It was really cute, and she was so excited. Like, she just getting a lot of love on social media, and I'm giving her a lot of love on the show. But I love that he was like, "Welcome to the fam," like being on a reality show singing competition, and he was like him being on the 4, just kind of like, I know what you're feeling, and I know like what you're going through, and I'm
And I
just
support you.
yeah, I'm here for you, sis.
Competition love.
I love that.
Yes.
Isn't
I
it?
love his voice.
Well, yeah, he has an
Like,
amazing
yeah.
voice. See, he has an amazing voice. I'm just gonna leave it at that. He has a great voice.
Look, he
Smile.
not on The Voice, okay?
He has really good. And I thought that was really sweet. That he sent her a message and just made her like feel good on her birthday. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to
Birthday
you,
to
I'm
girl.
a fan.
I'm here for all of it. Steph, you ready for a special segment?
Oh yes, I've been waiting to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
What is?
Those are my spirit hands.
I thought this was like a
For
I
our
woke up like this.
positivity.
For what?
Or we're giving our positive moment,
Okay.
our best moment of the night.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought you were saying
special segment.
positivity, like your
Oh.
pause. I was like,
That too.
okay.
Okay. Obviously, my favorite moment of the night is Foon Show and they just like the brotherly love between them and the support. Because I think I've said this before. I'm all about the support. And when they were watching each other's videos, it was genuine. Like they really were like, dang. He's so good, and it's true, like they are so good, and it worked out, I feel like, because they had good intentions. Like they genuinely thought each other was really talented, and then they just focused on themselves during the actual song, but also like we're supporting each other, and I just love them. I feel like that's so rare in the industry to see anywhere, so when I see it, it's gold.
Yeah, especially when he looked at him at the end and was like, "We did it, bro!" Like before the song ended, he was like, "We did it!" Like he was just so hyped, like
They
we did
hugged
it.
each other.
Like let's embrace now. It's really cute. How about you, Sierra?
Honestly, for me, we didn't talk about this, but Tyshawn Colquitt and Zakai. So Tyshawn is the one to make the pound cake, you know, to bring it to you. But honestly, their whole performance, the outfits. Did y'all not see the sick outfits they had
pink.
on? Like the pink suit, the Easter pink that you got going on, the Versace looking shirt, and then Zakai's
Like
what do you call
Swizz
those?
Beats look.
Yeah, like, is it like what are those long things called? It was just like I don't know what
Like
they're
a cape?
called.
Or
A
It's like
detective's coat.
a trench?
That yeah.
A trench coat.
Anyways, it was nice, whatever it was, what they had. The whole vibe, and then they were really like, they owned that stage. Like, they had the little NSYNC dance move. Did y'all see they were dancing together? I said, y'all done this before. That's our group right there. If this doesn't work out, they need to be a team, because I'm rooting for them, but they're my favorite.
Let's see, my positivity. I was happy when, I know we didn't talk about it really, and we didn't talk about it, and they didn't really show us, so it was nothing we could really talk about, was when I saw Kirk moved on, like he won his battle, because I really, really love him, and I think have said this before, I really love that he is not the stereotype of what you think of when you, a country singer.
Okay.
Like, you don't look at him and think he's gonna sing country. And you don't look at him and think he's going to sing country the way he sings country, like with that passion, like it's in his spirit, it's in his soul, like he, the way he does it, no one's ever done it like that before, and I was just really grateful that he moved on. I'm of course disappointed that we couldn't see the full battle, but there's so many people, so I get why it's rushed, along, but I'm hoping that we'll hear more of my new favorite country, Kirk. Next week.
Oh, yes.
Next week. Speaking of next week, let's get into some predictions.
Yes.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
This is the hardest show for predictions.
No, it doesn't have to be you don't have to be oh my God, correct. Like, sometimes I let my predictions be fantasies in my head that I want to happen.
I have one that I just got a feeling of when I was watching it. I feel like Funsho and Blake paired up is going top 4.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree though. I see
You can see it?
I just think they're a really good challenging pair.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Just because that personal connection, okay.
I feel it. How about
and just how we were saying, you don't want to go with the coach that you love. You should be going with someone that's going to pull you out of your comfort zone. Yeah. And that, Funsho and Blake Shelton, is a comfort zone that's completely out of his comfort zone.
You know who I think is going to really go far, who I wasn't too sure at first, but I have to say Tyshawn. Because in this performance, he really, showed us his range, his stage presence, so I think he's going to be a win for Jennifer, top 5, I'm going to say, for Jennifer, because he surprised me tonight. I don't know if it's about y'all, but I was like, okay, Tyshawn, that pound cake doing something.
Are you guys crazy?
What? Who do you think?
Girl, Mariah Carey is going to be on next week.
Dude, but that's not prediction.
It is, because let me finish, because Mariah Carey's going to get on there and she's going to not play any games. So remember, she was a judge on American Idol, and she just is very serious vocally about what she does. She plays no games. She's coming and I think that she's going to really stretch the people that we think, oh my God, they have mega voices and this is it. She's going to challenge them, and we're going to see them probably for the first time in this competition maybe have some trouble, because you have to think about, there's people who have certain voices in this competition that they're just so naturally good, they're just no, for real. For example, people have powerhouse voices, like DeAndre. He has a powerhouse voice, and sometimes when we see people in singing competitions like that versus maybe others in the competition who have different styles of singing, or more I don't want to say they're not as powerful, but they're more
style.
They just have different styles. They're not powerhouses. In comparison, it kind of looks but with her being here, I think she's really going to push people, and it's okay, are you really a powerhouse? Because I'm a powerhouse.
She still hasn't acknowledged Ariana Grande, so she's not acknowledging it.
And Ariana got them vocals like she does. I'm going to just keep it real. So.
Mariah Carey's my favorite vocalist of all time, so you're right. I think she's gonna just make the next week so good.
She's gonna test them,
and not just and okay, maybe actually more specific in my prediction, and not just what she brings to the table as far as a coach, but more so her attitude and her presence. And she don't play that. She doesn't. And if she detects that you are slightly unaware of what she's capable of and who she is, she doesn't play with you anymore. So I'm I wonder if we're gonna see any kind of
drama.
Or breakdowns.
Oh, yes,
Some
because if
breakdowns.
listen, if I was like, I love Mariah Carey and I went back to Mariah Carey and I sang and then Mariah Carey told me I did not do a good job, like I would probably,
Breakdown.
yeah.
Dude, whatever she said to me, I'd be like, "You're right, master. You're right. You're right."
Thank you.
I love that she always wears sparkle and she does like a sparkly
I was
dress
just gonna-
on.
yeah.
Just like boom.
He's like, I'm here. What's up?
I think it's gonna be a little different than the other people that we seen coming because we saw her on the actual set, like in like the regular like judge's chair, like just boom, like she's bringing you there, like she's not in a rehearsal space, like you're on the stage with her, like you're on the stage you perform on with her. And also, I'm very excited to see Sandy Red next week. These knockouts are gonna be crazy. I love the competition. Like I'm just here for it. So I'm very excited to see people really just going in and doing their thing. People who we thought were gonna be gone, like Sandy, like Funsho, back and to show like why they're there.
Crazy.
So I'm just wondering who's gonna go home. So I'm already attached, you guys. So I'm gonna be upset about it either way. So
I'm just ready to see who's going to win these comeback stages. And they keep saying, like, go watch it.
I'm not into it. Are you guys into it? I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm kind of with you, though, because I'm like, I mean, your medical bae, he's on there.
Oh, yeah.
Wyatt.
Oh yeah,
Doctor.
Wyatt.
Medical school, yeah. But I'm...
He's married. I'm not a homewrecker, but
Oh, JK didn't know that. But yeah, like you said, I'm just trying to see what's up with the comeback stage, head-to-head stuff.
If you watch Comeback Stage, do me a favor and put a comment. No, I want to know. Like, can you leave a comment and let us know that you
Yeah.
did? Because maybe I'm trying to get more into it. I do have the app, but I just Comeback Stage is just not. I'm so
I just
sorry.
want to
for
know
everyone
who
on Comeback
wins.
Stage.
That's all I want to know. Who wins?
Well, we'll be back next week to find out who is going to be knocked out and who's going to be left standing. You ladies, tell them where they can find you.
So you can find me at Sierra Brinae on Twitter and Instagram _ on the Twitter.
I'm Steph Sabraw. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Steph Sabraw.
And I'm Felicia Michelle. You can find me on Instagram at It's Felicia Michelle and, at AfterBuzz. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Listen, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.